Country at kingscountry.net. I'm Jim King. Welcome to The Thing. Yeah, TGIF edition. We're just going to keep it on a roll with, who do we got coming up? Oh, His Highness Gene Watson. Jeff Bates coming up, also Shania Twain. But right now, from not too far away, just down the road to Austin, Texas, here comes Her Highness Paula Nelson and Little City on the Jim King of the Radio Show. Good morning. King's Country at kingscountry.net. I just love that tune. It's so upbeat. Great driving song. Freedom was a highway. I'm Jim King of the radio and TV. Don't miss the TV show. It is a jam-packed entertainment extravaganza. We're going to re-air parts of our 18th anniversary celebration that debuted way back in July. Plus, we're going to mix in some stuff you hadn't seen in quite a while, or a couple of things that have never aired. You can check it out this weekend. In fact, first airing here in Southeast Texas in the Golden Triangle is at 12:30 p.m. today. You can actually get a preview on News at Noon on KFDM, but 12:30 on the CW. You can check it out in its entirety. Don't tell anybody, but it's all on YouTube right now, too. Got some audio samples on the way, and right after this short break, Shelby Lynn on the Jim King Thing.
Long live the king!
Country, kingscountry.net. You know, one of the mainstays of this station is Keith Urban. Yeah, I love the guy. He's so cool. In fact, I remember seeing him live, I think maybe a couple of times, but the very first time was right here in Beaumont, Texas, when they opened the Ford Park, which is now Doggett Ford Park, I guess, the big pavilion. The first concert there was Kenny Chesney, Keith Urban, and Dina Carter. Anyway, I bring that up because this is a cool story. Keith Urban has a cool story about how he came to own Waylon Jennings' iconic 1950 broadcaster guitar. Check it out.
He put it up for auction, and I found out about the auction. I was trying to figure out how to register to bid on this thing. Unbeknownst to me, my wife wanted to get it for me as a gift. She didn't want me to bid on it. So she was telling my people that helped me with all the finance stuff, she's like, make sure he doesn't figure out how to register to bid on this thing. They did a great job going, oh, we're trying this. We just can't seem to figure it out, you know. And my wife walks in. She goes, I just got your Waylon Jennings guitar. And it's just a beautiful sound.
King's Country at kingscountry.net is the Jim King Thing as we cruise through the 11 o'clock hour. Hey, stay with me. We're going to zoom off to Nashville coming up in the next break and speak to a lady by the name of Brooke Graham. She grew up not too far from our neck of the woods down there in the Lockport, Port Aransas area. She's known as the Trop Rock Queen, kind of the female Jimmy Buffett, or Jenny Buffett, if you will. Yeah, stay with me. We'll be talking to her and hearing her new song called Me Time. Coming up in just a bit on the Jim King Thing.
Hurt people, broken people, break people.
Gonna head down to the coastline and have a little me time.
King of the road.
I don't even want nobody.
Brooke Graham, the queen of trop rock we've got here today, and she's got a new video called Me Time. I love your videos. They kind of give you a Caribbean island feel.
Yes, sir.
Even though we're down here in the Gulf Coast, and I think it's something my listeners can really relate to, Me Time. At first, I thought it was our Gulf Coast here in Texas, but I took a better look and saw that blue water, and I knew it must have been Florida. Because you did do another video in our neck of the woods with the brown water.
With the brown water, the good old Gulf waters, yes,
We're on the dirty edge of the Gulf Coast here in Beaumont, Texas. It must be something in the water here in the Gulf Coast because you're down there in Port Aransas area, and we're here in Beaumont, and we've had all kinds of music stars emerge from here as well, and you're making a name for that area now. Rockport, Port Aransas area?
Yes, sir. They've given me, what do they call it, honorary residency because of the amount of people we bring to the island during the beach bash, so it's, I get the honorary residency down there.
How would you describe your music? It's not really traditional country. Could it be crossover, maybe Americana?
I've been pegged Americana. I've been pegged the trop rock. I think the easiest way to put it is like a female Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
I've been called Jenny Buffett a lot. So it's it's got a country flair, but there's a conga drum somewhere in there. It's just I mix it up.
Did you get to hang out with Jimmy Buffett while he was alive?
Man, I didn't. I got close. He I was in Key West performing. And I ran into the lady that used to nanny his kids. And she's a big fan of my music, and she passed it on to him. And he actually, on the boat, listened to it. And she sent me a picture of them a video of them listening to my song. And that was good enough. He said that I would make Mac McAnally proud with my songwriting. So that was cool.
Well, your songs also remind me a little bit of the Bellamy Brothers. Anybody ever told you that? They went through a period where they had a little bit of tropical vibe to their music.
Man, I'll take that. I love the Bellamy Brothers.
It's a fun video. I love the laid-back attitude of your music. It's all about fun and getting and laid back and partying a little bit. It's party music, isn't it?
It is part. Well, it's sunshine. I feel like I'm out there to sell the sunshine. So. No bad days,
Here comes Brooke Graham with Me Time as our King's Country Music Clip of the Week from Nashville. King's Country, kingscountry.net. If you've been listening more than about 15, 20 minutes, you might have heard a Christmas tune or two. In fact, we just played one a little while ago. From Jennifer Nettles, Merry Christmas with Love. Speaking of Christmas stuff, Jelly Roll's wife, Bunny XO, likes to put on a Christmas song each year with mostly NSFW themes. The 2024 version is suggestive, but quite a bit tamer than in years past. Put the kids to bed. Here it comes. Here's a little snippet of it.
Come here, cowboy. I'm in, now boy. Draw them shades and spread your cheer. We'll put on a rodeo for all the reindeer. Come here, cowboy.
Streaming from the studio of King of the Road Productions in Beaumont, Texas, it is the weekend. My time to shine on the Boob Tube. We're going to continue recapping our first 18 years on Southeast Texas TV as we roll into the 19th season of the show. We're going to have some classic highlights, some exclusive interviews and concert footage featuring folks like Cody Johnson, fresh off his big CMA wins. I think he won Album of the Year. Anyway, I've got something from my Royal Archives going back a few years before he got nationally known as well as he is now. We also have David Ball in this one and some local cats like Jack Piper, the legendary radio personality from Southeast Texas, and the late, great W.L. Pate. Check it out this weekend. Airing right now on the CW. You can catch it all on YouTube, too. I've got a little YouTube channel. Mark Nesmith, by the way, will close it out this week. Here's a little sample of him singing his song called Walk Away. Original tune. Check it out.
Sometimes when it's cold outside and there's no moon to light my way, I think about knocking at your door. I wonder what you might have to say. Would you welcome me home, take me in, and keep me warm like you used to do? Can't go on loving you. Baby, I'm sorry I hurt you. Well, I know now nothing more I can do. Will it make it easier on you to know how it hurts me too? Couldn't hold on tight. It's such a shame it ends up this way, with nothing left to say goodbye.
Check out Mark Nesmith closing out this week's show. He's a local cat. He's a singer-songwriter and painter and artist. Fantastic work. Google him. Mark Nesmith. Got some fantastic artwork out there. And thanks for streaming King's Country. King's Country at kingscountry.net. That's Her Highness Lainey Wilson. She's just tearing it up these days. You can't turn on the TV without seeing her on national TV constantly. She's tapped for everything. I'm just Jim King of the radio, and I'll just keep it at that. That's good enough for me. I wouldn't want to be that recognizable. I kind of like the fame that I have here, so-called fame. Anyway, I'm enjoying it still after so many years. That's all I have to say about that. Stay with me for Eli Young Band coming up. Cody Johnson as well. He'll be featured on my show, TV show this weekend, by the way. Got Her Majesty Dolly Parton. But next, right after these, Jake Owen on King's Country. Stay right there. King's Country, kingscountry.net. That's the Eli Young Band. Even if it breaks, I love that tune. I love the band, too. You know, unfortunately, their success is kind of waning, it appears, if you look at the charts, because they haven't had a big hit since 6 years ago, 2018, Love Ain't. That was a big one. Topped the charts. Then the following year, Break It In. That was a good one as well. We played that on King's Country. It only reached number 39 nationally. And Amy's Back in Austin last year just hit 53. But they live on in my mind because I'm having a fabulous flashback.
King of the road.
Backstage with the Eli Young Band. The Eli Young Band was formed in 2000 by lead singer Mike Eli and guitarist James Young in the town of Denton, north of Dallas-Fort Worth. They were attending the University of North Texas in Denton.
So, good music scene there in North Texas?
Yeah, it's incredible. It was one of those scenes that was really nice to be around so much music. I think it helped nurture our brains to thinking that music could actually be a great avenue for us.
And for us, for Denton, it's University of North Texas is like either the first or second largest college of music in the nation. That's a mouthful. But it's not necessarily a country music scene. Denton isn't. And so for us, it allowed us to not, when we started the band, just to try to figure out our identity. And we didn't start out playing country bars. We started playing college bars where people just wanted to hear music. You know, they weren't wanting to hear anything specific, so we could kind of, figure out on our own the country bands we wanted to be. We weren't forced into it.
Of course they weren't, but they've had a lot of success. Eli Young Band. I hope they have a good year in 2025. Yeah, let's hope for a big hit coming out in 2025 for the Eli Young Band. And whatever happened to this one? Jessica Andrews. She lives on King's Country. This is Unbreakable Heart. King's Country, kingscountry.net. I've got to give a shout-out to our favorite fan, Suzanne Simmons, who is decorating her beautiful house on the west end of Beaumont right now. How about moving that nutcracker just a little bit to the right over there? Just kidding, Suzanne. I've got to go back over there and help her put that tree up later today. I know lots of people are decorating, getting ready for Christmas coming up, and I hope you're enjoying the Christmas tunes that we've been playing for you. 2 an hour currently, and as we get closer to Christmas, we'll do double shots twice an hour as we normally do this time of year, all the way through Christmas Day. And tell your friends about us. Never leave home without us. King's Country at kingscountry.net, and we do appreciate it.
'Cause no matter what, you'll never be alone.
King's Country, kingscountry.net. It's a beautiful day in Beaumont. Good day to get outdoors and go for a walk. Exactly what I'm going to do now. You keep between the ditches, have a good one. Try to catch the Jim King of the TV show this weekend. It's an entertainment extravaganza, as always. Jam-packed, wall-to-wall, with nothing but one star after another, plus some local celebrities in this one. Because we're going all the way back to the first 18 years. We started this thing in 2006. Do the math. That's 18 years. Coming up on season 19, but who's counting? Keep between the ditches, have a good, and keep it on King's Country all weekend long. And don't miss that show on the Boob Tube. Later, Gators.
Long live the king!